Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. As you can see by the title, today is all about my 2018 favorites, must-have loves. So the first thing we're going to talk about is primers. So for primers in 2018, primers were my thing, and so I've narrowed it down to two absolute favorites. Mostly because I use them at the same time. The first one is the Hourglass number 28 Primer Serum. And I have very dry skin. This is amazing. If you have dry skin, this is your savior. On my driest days, this is what fixed everything. Tied for first in primers is also the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I absolutely love this. You need a very small amount. I mean, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, but this just made any foundation go on beautifully. I have dry skin, fine lines, some wrinkles, a little bit of large pores. This literally was magic. It's not as expensive as the Hourglass or the Tatcha. It is the No Problem Primer. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. And I absolutely love this. Only need a small amount. I noticed if I use too much, I actually would break out, but if I used a small amount, I had no problem. And then this is actually my second bottle that I purchased in 2018, and this is the Hangover Primer by Too Faced. Like I said, I have very dry skin, and this was amazing. Now for foundations, I tried on a lot of different foundations and I fell in love with quite a few of them, but my two top favorites, unfortunately, were on a little bit more on the pricey side. The Lancome, I can never say this right, but the Ultra Wear. I was in shade 260 Bis N. Absolutely love this, made my skin look absolutely flawless, worth every penny. The other foundation that I absolutely loved was the Hourglass Stick Foundation. Now I have two shades of these. I have Buff and Warm Beige. Now in the summer I get really tan, so those are the two that I use. I absolutely love this. It makes my skin look like just beautiful, flawless. Absolutely love. Now for drugstore foundations, I absolutely fell in love with the Healthy Foundation by Physician Formula. I use this a lot for work. I work 24-hour shifts, and I just love the way that this looked. It doesn't look like you have foundation on your skin. It just looks like your skin, your like healthy, glowing skin. It's not a super dewy foundation, but it's not a matte. I would say it's more of a satin finish. I mixed two shades, MN3 and LM4. Moving on to powders. So again, like I told you, I have really dry skin. If you have really dry skin, I highly recommend this powder. It is on the pricey side. Unfortunately, I didn't really find a drugstore powder that worked for my dry skin. So I absolutely love the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder in Translucent. I absolutely love this for my dry skin. It just, I can bake with it, and it never just makes me look even more dry than I already am and make me aged by 10 years. It does not do that. The other setting powder that I absolutely loved was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. As you can see, she is well loved. I used 2 medium, and I would just either use my beauty blender and I would pat it in, or I would use a large brush to set all over my face. Absolutely love. Now bronzers, I had 2 favorites. One was the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Now I absolutely love this in 2017 and 2016. But in 2018, they came out with Sun-Kissed Bronzer as a shade, and I absolutely loved it. This stuff smells so good. It looks so good and it blends out so easily. So more on the higher end was my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. This was a limited edition that they brought back, and I waited forever and ever for them to bring it back, and they brought it back. And this is a big pan, and I have used this all year round, and I don't see any pan yet, and absolutely love this. I liked so many different highlighters. Honorable mention was by ColourPop. I believe Kathleen Lights. It was her collab, and it was On the Cusp. I absolutely love that highlighter, but the one that I cannot live without, that I wear every day, I'm wearing it today, and sadly it's broken, but is the Ambient Strobing Lighting Powder by Hourglass. Now mine broke, but I can still use it. There's little bits on the top, but absolutely love it. This gives such a natural glow to the skin. It just looks so good. You can actually put a little bit more, build it up, and make it super blinding. This is definitely my absolute favorite. Got concealers. How could I forget concealers? So my first fell in love with at the beginning of the year was the Flower Beauty Light Illustration Full Coverage Concealer. I've used it all year long. It's super creamy. You do have to set it. It won't crease right away. It just looks very natural. It's very hydrating under my under eyes, which I said I have really dry skin. The other one that I fell in love with is the Jouer High Coverage Liquid Concealer. But I absolutely love this. Again, super creamy, high coverage. I used to be in love with Shape Tape, but it was really drying on my eyes. Again, Jouer, this is awesome. Blushes. So blushes, I love blush. I know some people don't really like it, but my favorite blushes were from Flower Beauty. It was the Flower Pots blushes. I have this one right here in Peach Primrose. This is really well loved. I've used it a lot all year round. Absolutely love it. Looks gorgeous on the skin. I'm wearing it today. Morphe released their blush trios, and I fell in love with Boss, Fear, and Unapologetic. These are more neutral tone, peachy. This one's got more like of a highlighter in it. Don't really use this one, but I kind of graze over the three of them. Okay, so this is the setting spray that I'm absolutely in love with. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is amazing. Really helps any powders on your skin melt right in. Doesn't necessarily make your makeup last all day, but it certainly does just make that, when you have powder on your face, just kind of melt into the skin, and it looks awesome. Cannot live without this. The other one that I really like, and I always have for the last 5 years now, is the All Nighter setting spray. I got this one when they came out with the cherry line. A lot of people said they didn't like this because they said it smelled like cough medicine, but I love the smell of this, and I have enjoyed it. It's almost out. I do have a backup of it though. One more setting mist. This is the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Priming Water. I've always loved Smashbox. I do use this kind of as a primer when I'm just kind of like freshen up. Sometimes I use it to set my face or kind of refresh it. For lipstick, I absolutely fell in love with ColourPop's Luxe lipsticks that came out. The formula is awesome. It's so creamy on the lips. It actually lasts quite a long time for a lipstick. My favorite color was What's Your Sign. This was a collab with Kathleen Lights. I absolutely love this color. This is the color that I'm wearing today. I love it. The other one is by Maybelline, the Baddest Beige. This is a more of a creamy lipstick. It's another nude. I'm a nude girl. I really like nudes, but I also like darker, vampy colors as well. But for my everyday, I absolutely love my nudes, and Maybelline has some of the best formulas. Yes, so this was definitely loved. And then for liquid lipstick, I love Ofra liquid lipsticks. This is one that I wore a lot. This is in Manila. I hope I'm saying that right. absolutely gorgeous. Lasts all day, super comfortable, not too drying, because again, dry skin, dry lips. For lip glosses, this was definitely a splurge. I fell in love with the Pat McGrath lip gloss. Oh my goodness. So this one is in Lust, I believe. And I can't get enough of this. I absolutely love this. It's not too sticky. It does last on the lips quite a while for a lip gloss. Obviously you have to reapply it, but I can't get enough. Can't get enough of that formula. For the palette that I use the most, they were both collabs with Kathleen Light, but I absolutely fell in love with these collabs this year that she did. The first one is her Zodiac palette. I loved this. The colors in here are absolutely stunning. You can tell that they're well loved. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I cannot get enough of this. The other collab that she did was her Dream Street palette, and this was another one that I use like on a daily basis. I absolutely love. I just can't get enough of these two palettes. These are my everyday go-to palettes that I wear. Runners up for palettes for a drugstore. I was really surprised how much I absolutely loved this palette. Allie Grimes, I think that was who it was. She did a tutorial on it. I'll try to link it down below. This is the Pro Fusion Temperance eyeshadow palette. This was found, I got this at Target. The colors in here are gorgeous. I have used these quite a bit since I've gotten them. I cannot get enough. The formula is great. This was only 10 bucks, and I think I actually got it on sale. So it was even cheaper than that. And I loved all of them, but like for some reason, I really fell in love with this palette, and I didn't think I would. It's the Dark Magic palette, and it doesn't look like I've used it much, but I have. And I just cannot get enough of it. Like this color over here in the corner, Diversion, absolutely stunning. I use this color right here, which is this like beautiful, this beautiful gray, like silver, power cut. I used it for during the holidays. I absolutely love this palette. Okay, we're getting close to the end. For eyeliners, Marc Jacobs was definitely my absolute favorite eyeliner. It's in the Highliner Gel Eye Crayon. This is the black one. I love this. I love how it stays in the waterline all day. It doesn't smudge. I love it. A little pricey, totally worth it. My drugstore eyeliner that I absolutely loved was by Maybelline. This was the collab with Gigi Hadid, and this was her eyeliner, the gel liner, I'm sorry, in black, and it's a mess. I'm not gonna lie, but I absolutely love this. This one is like super creamy, almost too creamy, but it's still awesome. For liquid eyeliner with Smashbox all the way. I'm not very good at the wing liner, but I do like to do liquid liner on my top lid, and this is the Always On liquid eyeliner by Smashbox in the color black, and this was my absolute favorite. For mascara for 2018, I'm gonna save what I think is the best for last. So I have 3 because I really did love these so much. The Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal is amazing, and it gives you nice length and volume, and it lasts all day. It does transfer just a little bit sometimes, but after like 10 hours, that's when you start to see the transfer. So, I mean, it's really, really good. They also have a primer for it, and I actually like the primer that they came out with. The NARS Climax. I love this, and the reason why I love this is because you know how like when you get put your mascara on, you put several layers on to really give you that, you know, full look, and then you touch them and it's like hard. Your eyelashes are so soft and they move, and you would never even know you had mascara on. I absolutely love this. But the mascara that took it all, that I loved so much, this is my third mascara, is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension. This is amazing. It's a tubing mascara. I am a lazy girl. I am a mom. I don't have time to spend, you know, an hour trying to take off my makeup. You put warm water on your eyes and they fall right off. This will not transfer. I have worn this mascara for over 24 hours. I work 24-hour shifts and I love this. It doesn't budge and it's so easy to take off. So for eyebrows, absolutely love Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I'm in the shade 5. I love this. This is awesome. It's definitely my favorite brow pencil. Now for brow gel, I did really like the ColourPop brow gel, but my absolute favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Your eyebrows will not move. This is amazing. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to go over cream products that I fell in love with, because I really started to get into cream products towards the end of the year. So Hourglass highlighter in Champagne Flash. This is gorgeous. Like, it gives you the most beautiful glow. You can just do it subtle, or you can beam to the gods with this. One of the other ones that I really like is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Matchstick and Trippin'. I use this more as like a blush when I'm not really going to wear a highlight. It's got a sheen to it, but you blend it in and somehow it looks so natural. It's absolutely gorgeous. It blends out super easy. I am obsessed. So the other matchstick that I fell in love with is Rum, and I use this more for like a sheeny bronzer. It looks kind of crazy on my hand. You can see it right there. But like, I do the 3 and I blend it out. It blends out so easy, and it just gives this soft, luminous glow, and I'm all about the glow. Last but not least is by Flower Beauty, and that is their color drops for the cheeks. Now, Nectar is my absolute favorite, but I also do like Bubbly. I actually kind of like to mix the two. I'm not really a pink blush fan, but I do like to mix these when I want it to be a little bit different. And one more product that I just want to mention, I didn't mention it with the highlighter and everything else because I don't think this is available anymore, but I absolutely love this. And I know Hourglass comes out with, I think this was like the second time that they had come out with one of these, but this is the Ambient Light Edit Unlocked palette. This has a finishing powder, 2 finishing powders, a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a metallic strobe powder. I absolutely love this. The 2 top ones, the finishing powders, just give you that just glow from within. The blushes, the same thing. Of course, you know that I love the highlighters. I mean, Hourglass did me no wrong this year. Everything that I purchased from them, I absolutely fell in love with. So that is it of my 2018 favorites. I hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure to like this video. Please make sure to subscribe and to hit that little bell, the notification bell, so you know every time that I upload. Comment down below if you would like to see some other favorites from 2018. I was either thinking hair products or even skincare products. Let me know if you're interested in that type of thing. Otherwise, I will be trying to upload 2 videos a week. I'm going to try to get on a schedule. I am a mom of 6, so I will try my hardest, but definitely I'm going to try for 2 times a week. I hope everybody is having a great start to the 2019 year, and I will see you next time. Bye!